Previously on Samurai Nighttime.
What we're gonna do is have a samurai nighttime debate.
As soon as we got in the breakout room, I was like, Aaron, I'm trying to kill him. Oh my god, to destroy them.
In my adolescent youth, my ignorant youth, he didn't know any better. He didn't know better. He was just a young man.
He didn't
know.
know.
He didn't mature. He didn't grow up yet.
His taste buds
When he
weren't there.
did, but when he grew up, he came to know the truth.
Dude.
But you must reconcile the fact that pizza is slowly killing our children.
Whoa!
Actually, counter argument. All right.
Accusation, man.
Let's also talk about the roots of racism in Coca-Cola.
Oh my god! All right, next person, moderator is Gary.
All right, here's a special request. You got to really get your debate mind in. So you want to play with the wording of the resolution. So, for example, Pepsi is better than Coke. Okay. Do you have to prove that Coke is better than Pepsi, though?
No.
No, you don't.
Oh.
That's really right.
All you got to do is you play with
Prove
the
your
wording.
point.
You want to prove your point. All you want to say, if you're the negative in that one, you want to say Pepsi is not better than Coke. That's all you want to prove. I want to see how much we can stretch because I think it'd be funny to.
So are you saying only prove your point, don't disprove their point?
You can disprove the point, but you don't have to go above and beyond because that's why I find it interesting.
We were affirmative, right? Pepsi was affirmative?
Yeah, so we had to really show it was better,
Dang.
but you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You said
I
with
forgot
different colors.
everything.
I was supposed to read something. The resolution is Batman is a good male role model. The affirmative is RJ and Wes. The
Okay.
negative is Aaron and Lance.
This is redemption time, Wes. Let's do this.
Yeah. Lance, you better help Aaron. God. So the resolution, once again, Batman is a good male role model. The affirmative, go first.
Oh, yeah, that's us. That is us. Okay. So Batman lost his parents when he was very young.
Tragedy.
Tragic. It's so tragic. And, from the ground up, he built on everything. He raised the empire higher.
All the way
So, as he became Batman, he learned to hold on to his values, not to kill people and not to, kill people. He does not waver from that. That is all from me.
All right. To carry on with what Wes was saying, I'm sure our opposition would love to say, "Oh, but Batman did kill. He killed Joker." But it took.
He did?
Oh, spoiler alerts. Spoiler alerts. He kills Joker. But, well, and there's different timelines of stuff. Anyways, actually, you know what? That's actually debatable. It's not for certain that he kills him. It's off screen, or even in the comic, it's off panel. You don't really know for sure. But even if he did, it took him so long to finally break. Joker did heinous things to Barbara Gordon, to Commissioner Gordon, to everybody that it just had to be the final answer. There were so many times where he could have done it, but he held on to his values to stick to it. But another reason why Batman is a great role model is because he's a great role model on both sides of the cape. Bruce Wayne is also a very great role model because, spoiler alerts, Bruce Wayne is Batman. But
Leaving.
Bruce Wayne does great work in his community. He donates to charity. He just takes care of his community, right? He's He's a good role model on both sides of the cape. Has good values on both sides. He's not two-faced. Uh, and he's relatable. You can't say any other superhero is a better role model than Batman because Batman is a regular human being. He has no superpowers. He wasn't born with powers. He didn't gain powers through some radioactive animal. His greatest power is his intelligence and his discipline. If it wasn't for those things, he would not be able to accomplish all that he's done. He wouldn't be able to save Gotham, be the hero that not the hero that they deserve, but the one that they need.
They need him.
Batman. Great role model.
Batman.
Batman is not a bad man.
Thank you. From the affirmative. Negative. You have the floor.
You want to go first, Aaron?
Nah, hit him with it, Lance.
Okay. Got plenty of reasons why Batman isn't a great role model.
Plenty.
Yeah. Let's see. Number one, he's not the first choice of any superhero.
It's not the first.
Let's see. He puts children in danger.
Yes.
That's my number one, personally, because I'm an advocate for children.
For the children.
It's not.
He's getting
all
choked
choked
up. Because he cares for the children.
He's getting choked up.
It's so sad. It hurts me inside to see how he abuses them. Because, for example, all the Robins he puts in danger, and he uses them, especially when he needs saving, and almost gets them killed. It's not fair.
Every
He
time.
abuses them
Every time.
and their powers. I mean, he's always willing to put them in harm's way, and it's so sad. What else? He likes to steal people's girlfriends. That's not okay.
You don't get down like that.
You can't do that. That's not a great role model. Who wants
And it was
Polygamy.
Superman's girl, nonetheless.
who is it? Aaron?
Lois Lane. He started
sad.
dating Lois Lane. His close friend's girlfriend, or even ex. He went for that. How you? That's your boy, and you're gonna do him like that. Continue, Lance. I'm sorry.
He breaks all the laws. Not all the laws. He breaks all. He breaks a lot of laws. First, he speeds in his Batmobile. It's horrible. You can't be speeding and just breaking the law. He lies a lot. That's not against the law. But, but still, he invades. Second one, he invades people's privacy by looking into like the video cameras and stuff and hacking databases to see their private whatever. Terrible. What else?
You're really scrolling there, brother.
Yeah.
hear the scroll.
That's all I got.
All right. Okay. So, is Batman a good role model?
Oh, I forgot.
Yes. Yes, he does contain a lot of good qualities that make a good role model. But on the other hand of things, where do we draw the line on how far or how much good can be, you know? So you say that he rose up, you know, rose up from what his
ascension.
dad left.
His empire.
But how much of a role does he play in the own company that he supposedly runs? Because even the Wayne Corporation is corrupt, and you can see the type of things that they get into and any of the shows like, let's say, even in the Batman movies, they touch on that, how his own corporation is corrupt. In Gotham, you see that the Wayne Corporation's not, it's not everything it shows to be. And what else? So we all know that Batman has a no-kill policy, and that's great. We don't want to kill people. We don't want to have to be pushed to do that. So, but what does he do in replace of that? He beats them within an inch of their life. He hospitalizes them. He doesn't kill you, but he makes you wish that you were dead instead.
Dang it, those were the words I was thinking. I was like, I want to say it, but I don't want to give you.
And I have proof of that because
Oh.
he caught the Penguin. And to get information out of him, what did he do? He broke his limbs one by one. Do we want to look up to a person who resorts to torture? I don't know. And to touch on what Lance brought up earlier about how he endangers the lives of children, he doesn't also put them in the face of danger, but he also subjects them to brutal treatment as well. There was a time where he forced Robin to eat rats. He forced his own sidekick, someone who he looks to save him, to eat rats. Why would you resort to doing that to someone who would risk their life for you?
The delicacy in some places. I'm just kidding.
Be that as it may.
Trying to culture him. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to culture him. That's all it is.
Be that as it may, he forced him to do it against his will. Do good role models force people to do things against their will? I don't know. You tell me. Another thing, spousal abuse.
Oh my goodness.
Which is not a laughing matter, but it's, you know.
That's not funny.
But it's the delivery.
I know.
Let it be known that we are not laughing.
We are not.
That is not condoned here on Samurai Night
It's not
Time.
condoned by any
The
means.
shock value got me.
Yeah.
But his wife, Silver St. Cloud, he started going crazy in the head. And he believed that she was a robot trying to trap him. And he beat the brakes off her, bro. He physically abused his wife. Yes, he apologized, but the damage was done. Is that the Batman we want to look up to? Speaking, is that the Batman we want to look up to? Which Batman are we talking about? There are multiple types of Batman. We could even talk about Thomas Wayne Batman, the Batman that resorted to using guns in his vigilantism or superheroism. He resorted to using guns, a Batman that uses guns, and he resorted to heavy drinking to cope with his losses. Is that good role model material? You let me know. You also said that he gave to charities, but to me that seems guilt-fueled, if you ask me, because yeah, in the daytime he'll go give to all these charities, but at night he's breaking down buildings and orphanages with the Batmobile. So maybe he feels sorry for all those buildings and all those homes he took away from the children. That's why he tries to be good on the other side of the cape.
My cheeks hurt.
So, is Batman a good role model? That's up to you.
Great job to the affirmative and the negative. Holding on to your values is a good argument, and not killing people. But I have to give it to the negative.
Let's go!
They had
Let's go!
Lance actually tried,
Let's go!
which would have been great
Earlier.
previously.
Let's go!
What were Lance's reasons again?
breaks the
Putting,
law.
He lies a lot. That's not
Still-
against the law, but
putting children in danger.
Putting children in danger. He lies
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot and he steals
He put-
girlfriends.
Steals girlfriends. Can't do that. And Aaron brought up a lot of great examples. I thought someone was going to talk about how being a billionaire was bad. That would have been funny.
I wanted to say if Aaron was when he was like saying how he donates to charities and it's guilt fueled. I saw
I would have
somewhere
said that's a
before.
tax write-off.
I saw somewhere before that it said Bruce Wayne donates to charities and like you know, homelessness. At night he beats up the homeless.
He makes them homeless.
It makes them boneless homeless.
Oh, boneless.
Oh.
homeless.
And the penguin, he broke each of his limbs.
Yikes.
Get him to talk. And he steals girlfriends. That's not good.
I was like the bro code, man, because it's the thing was.
I didn't even know he
male
was with
role
Lois
model.
Lane.
Yeah, I did not think of that because I was trying to think of things that they would go against, and I thought of like, oh, you know, the trust thing about like putting all the Justice League's weaknesses in a database.
Exactly.
Uh,
Agamemnon protocol.
yikes! All right,
That was great. Good job.
My
all
turn.
right. So Aaron, you're next.
So the resolution is Chips Ahoy are better than Oreos.
I had a feeling this would be a debate topic. Is that weird? Can we get
Because
off the
we
same
like this,
mind?
bro. Wavelength.
Uh-oh.
All right. So the affirmative will be Gary and Wesley.
Frick.
And the negative will be Lance and RJ.
And the resolution again is Chips Ahoy is better than Oreos.
Chips Ahoy is better than Oreos is the resolution.
The word Chips Ahoy.
No, we're pro.
Lance and RJ are Oreo. Gary and
Oh,
Wes
okay.
are Chips Ahoy.
We're affirmative or yo.
we're the negative.
Negative.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
We're going for Oreo, Lance. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
The resolution on the table is Chips Ahoy is better than Oreos. Now, team affirmative, that is the team of Gary and Wesley. Team negative is RJ and Lance. Team affirmative, you're first.
Okay. Let us talk about Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy is a very simple cookie.
Simple.
Simple. You have cookie and chocolate chips. Perfect. It's the perfect balance. You see, if you look at a Chips Ahoy, you see those chunks of chocolate chips and you see pieces of salt. What does the salt do?
Amplify.
It makes it, what was that?
Amplify.
Amplifies the sweetness of the chocolate chip. Bueno. Now, let's look at the variety of Chips Ahoy we have, right? Oh, you want, what's that? You want Reese's Pieces in your Chips Ahoy? Oh,
We've got that for you.
we do. Now, let's look at we have chunky, which are big pieces of chocolate chips in your cookie.
Mm.
And then we have chewy for those who can't chew. But let's think about it. Do you really want a chewy Oreo? I rest my case.
Absolutely.
It's the walk off for me.
That's it. Okay.
I'd like to run a critique on this this resolution. This resolution is pitting us against each other when we should not be fighting each other. We should realize the true enemy is Nabisco.
I'm a fool.
Yes, you may think Oreos are better than Chips Ahoy. Maybe you think Chips Ahoy are better than Oreos.
What's wrong with me?
I believe Wesley has decided or has described such a great way that Chips Ahoy is better than Oreos. However, let's not forget the parent company of both of these is Nabisco. So when we debate which one is better than the other, all we do is drive money into the pockets of the CEO of Nabisco and Mondelez International.
What's that, Gary?
I run the critique on this debate because as we continue to argue for one side or the other, all we do is put money out of our wallet, out of our paycheck, straight into the paychecks of the CEO. The parent company of Nabisco is Mondelez International, and they chose to outsource 600 jobs from Chicago Nabisco Bakery in 2017, while the CEO at the time made $16.7 million. They did replace their CEO with someone new that year, but as the slogan goes, you can change a CEO, but you can't change the facts. Mondelez International outsources jobs and exploits workers.
No.
And that's all I got.
All right, Lance, hit him with it.
Okay. So we're here to talk about the negative, right?
To the resolution that, yeah.
Why
The dumb resolution.
Oreos is better than Chips Ahoy. Let me tell you why. So first thing is that Oreos, they have more flavor and they have variety. So they always, almost every season, come out with different Oreos, whether it be like different flavoring or colors, like green or red, or movies that are coming out. They do a great job of doing that. Let me see. Let me just name some of the top flavors that Oreos have. Okay, so they have birthday cake. Yeah. They also have peanut butter, Oreo thins, chocolate Oreo, peanut butter, red velvet, mint, chocolate peanut butter pie, spring, dark chocolate, carrot cake. Have you tried that? Big,
Succulent.
mega stuffed. What else? But let me tell you about the negative. So the reason why Oreos are better is because here in US Today, I read in the article that a mom of a teen who died eating a Chips Ahoy with peanuts.
Hold on, wait. Listen, why the child died?
Because of the bad labeling in Chips Ahoy. Let me tell you. So the Chips Ahoy Chewy Chips Ahoy has the same red plastic cover as the Chips Ahoy with Reese's on it. And I'm an advocate for children, so food allergies is very important. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I got.
So kind of piggybacking on both what Lance said and what the affirmative said, that there are very different kinds of Oreos, but there's also there's a lot of different kinds of Chips Ahoys. The Reese's Chips Ahoy sounds very delicious, actually. But you know what else they have? They have an Oreo-filled Chips Ahoy. They had to put Oreo into Chips Ahoy to make it good. But you know what? That's not just my opinion. We have science. There have been many experiments conducted. This guy here, his name is Josh Madison. He has his own website. He conducted an experiment at his work.
I saw that too.
I did too.
He did an experiment at his workplace because his coworkers and him always discussed which one's the best cookie. So what he did was at lunchtime in the break room, he placed an equal amount of Oreos and Chips Ahoy on separate plates and put them right there, free for everyone to take. It placed it at 2:30 p.m. And then every so often he would check to see the status of how it went, like who ate more of what. Already at 2:30, within not even 30 minutes, 4 Oreos were already gone when Chips Ahoy was only missing 2. And then by the end of it all, so from 2:30 p.m. up until 5:50 p.m., all the Oreos were gone. There was only one Chips Ahoy cookie left. Oreo was the favorite in that workplace. I was like, oh, well, that's just a small study size, But you know what is a bigger size is social media. So, according to business2community.com, they ran a like a comparison, right, to see which one is better according to social media. And there was a 3 categories, right? So the first round was mentions. How many times is Oreo or Chips Ahoy mentioned in like a tweet, an Instagram post, whatever? It says Oreo dominates with 631,355 mentions, beating only Chips Ahoy's 15,501 by hundreds of thousands of mentions. Second round is, where did it go? Second round is sentiment. Chips Ahoy got that one. All right, that's fine. That's fine. So it's tied, right? So what was round 3? Conversion mapping. So basically, it was what this saying is what other words are being searched with Chips Ahoy and Oreo. Oreo is being more commonly, they won that category because you got things like Oreo cheesecake, Oreo ice cream, Oreo McFlurry, Oreo, they had other ones here, Oreo fudge. It says Oreo ice. I don't know what Oreo ice is, but it's a thing apparently. You want to see what Chips Ahoy's is? Chips Ahoy's most common ones are Chips Ahoy Chewy, Chips Ahoy Eat, Chips Ahoy Ice Cream. But you know what else is one of the top ones? It's Chips Ahoy Oreos. Again, you mentioned Oreos with Chips Ahoy. You can't think of one without the other. It's because Oreo is better.
And that brings me back to my point.
Nabisco.
It's all a plot from Nabisco.
There you are.
Hey, okay, so had a lot of very good valid points on either side, on both sides, as to variety, flavor. I'm actually surprised that neither side talked about the dunkability of the cookie in milk.
Oh, dang it. I meant to, actually. But that was based off
Too late.
opinion. What I was going to say was based off opinion, so.
Okay. All right.
Mine was based off opinion.
I was going to say Oreo is labeled as milk's favorite cookie. Both taste great with milk, but Oreo tastes better, is perfect without it.
Does loss of American jobs taste good too?
As a matter of, I'm just kidding. No.
I like both sides, but I'm gonna have to choose the negative
Let's go. I think that's the only one I've won so far.
because
Dude, that
hear me out, but like in the grand scheme of things, affirmative all the way. but the resolution is Oreo, Chips Ahoy versus
Aaron,
Oreo versus.
if we gave you that resolution, or if anyone else got the affirmative, good luck. There's nothing.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
Chips Ahoy.
Dude,
at all.
honestly, me and Lance were struggling for ours too, though. And
No, you
it
every
wa-
time you look up something for Chips Ahoy, it's in
Mhm.
comparison to Oreo.
Oh,
No,
true. Yeah, like what I was saying with,
No,
I was
it's
trying
not
to
just
look
that
up
they're together,
negative
You're
stuff
searching
for
Oreo.
Chips
We would literally be
Ahoy.
like, okay, facts about Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy is the 3rd best-selling cookie in the United States. What's number 1? It's Oreos.
That was tough.
What's the other one? The Oreo McFlurry is everywhere. The promo item is Chips Ahoy. When we looked up, we found that same study of that dude in the office. The only argument for Chips Ahoy is if you don't like chocolate that much
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
cream.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Otherwise, Chips Ahoy is trash, bro.
I felt pressured to find a resolution. That was like one of the first ones that popped up on the list. So I was like, oh, I guess
That's fine. I'm just complaining, but that's just how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
I
Oh, yeah.
wanted to go personal and say, I know for a fact, Aaron, that you have Oreos in the cabinet right now.
Hey, you shut up. You shut up, sir.
Shut your mouth right now. No,
I am not biased.
this is just like the
Yeah, I know,
pasta.
that's why I didn't wanna do
prefer
that.
Oreos.
Oh, man.
All right.
All right. Last one. So let's go. So I'm the moderator for this one. So the resolution stands as the following. Let me find what
My
I
Hero
had here.
Academia versus Dragon Ball Z.
No,
you're not gonna-
no. Okay, here is.
Bro,
Where did it go? Where did it go?
don't kill me.
Okay. pirates are better than ninjas. So the affirmative is let's go Lance and Wes. So you guys are pro pirate, and Gary and Aaron are ninja. All right, the resolution for this final round stands at pirates are better than ninjas. The affirmative. Go ahead, start with the affirmative. Wes and Lance.
Pirates are better than ninjas. Let's look at pirates. Now, pirates have guns, and guns are awesome. And they also have swords. Okay, I'm done with that. Pirates and okay, let's just imagine this, right? You're on a boat, right? You're swaying back and forth in the wind. And then you look down and you see a long line of people because you're at Disneyland. And then you're at Disneyland and you have a ride after you at Disneyland because you look down over there and you see the pirates out and you're about to hop onto it. And pirates, Lance, take it away. I can't.
Pirates. All right. Let me tell you why pirates are better than ninjas. First off, they make a great impression when you're working with kids because you're like, "Arr!"
Because why, Lance? Why?
Why? Because "Arr!" They go, "Hey, mighty!" You know, what can you do with ninjas? You can't. You can hide. Ching. Nah. There's different reasons why pirates are better. When you're a pirate, they do things in a group, and they're not usually alone. So they go around in a ship, and they like to talk a lot and sing, and going around with not being sober. They don't wear tights. They wear a lot of cool clothes that you could, like jackets and hats that you could dress up. And they have a monkey on your shoulder or a parrot on your shoulder, little animals that I don't know.
That's right.
What else? Pirates, they have a nice view, and they're so relaxed. They're like, they like to be on their boat, and you could just enjoy your day going around stealing things and looking for treasure. They're always on an adventure. You know, they're not at night and looking at the darkness and trying to sneak around. They're out and about, and they get to socialize with other people. A pirate can walk around without a leg and be useful. Ninjas are kind of useless without a leg. Let's see. They have a good purpose. So when they die, they're either on like a little poster and they're shown that they're like wanted, but ninjas are like disguised. You don't know who they are, so they could just die and be like not known by anybody, right? Let's talk about pop culture and how popular pirates are within like movies and stuff. They're in like One Piece. They have the best movie series ever. You know, shout out to Captain Jack Sparrow. And there's a Filipino actor named Dante Basco who is also a pirate. Yeah, you guys might know him. You guys talk to him. He was on Instagram and stuff. You know,
That's my boy.
Bangarang. What else? Hook is a great movie. They're not usually bad guys. Pan was like a cool movie to be a pirate. Other than Pirates of the Caribbean, because Hook was a good guy in Pan. If you guys watched that. What else? Click.
Click, scroll.
They're cool. They look good in a bottle of liquor. That's it.
That was your period. That was your punctuation mark.
Yeah.
All right. Enter the negative, Gary and Aaron.
All right, so pirates are better than ninjas. Are they though?
Psych.
Are they though? Okay, so look at today. Ninjas are everywhere. Whether it be in anime,
But you can't.
video games, movies. Let's go through the list a little bit. Or yeah, even species. Let's even go that far.
Thank you.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Naruto, Three Ninjas. Those are human. That's a movie. Humans, right there.
Those are humans.
Mortal Kombat.
Scorpion.
Need I say more?
Sub-Zero.
Get over here.
Is there
There
a
we go.
pirate in Mortal Kombat, Aaron?
No. As a matter of fact, there isn't. Power Rangers had a ninja show
More than once.
more than once. There's a movie named Ninja Assassin. So that just ties into the line of work that ninjas get into. They don't play. They are disciplined. They are smart. They are hardworking. Yes, they go out at night and they're stealthy, but they can also blend in during the daytime and handle business all the same, which is even more frightening because you don't expect them in the daytime. And ninjas are about equality.
Thank you.
They were female ninjas
Kunoichi.
who were arguably more deadly than the men because people underestimated females back then. But what did that lead to? Female ninjas destroying them. Destroying them, decimating, decapitation, all because you underestimate them. That's why they wanted to be equals, because they could use that as an advantage. And let's go to the cleanliness for a second. You said that pirates enjoy a nice view, but honestly, it's their last view because of the things that they suffered on their ships. They suffered from things like dysentery and scurvy. Bad time to be a pirate. Gary.
Dang.
That's how you punctuate an argument. Anyway.
The idea that pirates are useful after losing a limb and putting a peg on it is also a misconception. According to CBC.ca, pirates
See,
often get injured in battle or even in fights amongst themselves.
amongst themselves.
So when we're talking about moving in groups and staying on a ship for a long time, it's clear to me that a bunch of stinky guys who all they can do is steal from people and get drunk don't really seem to be a good group to be around as an individual.
Facts.
The chances of a pirate using a wooden peg leg to replace one that had been badly hurt was unlikely.
Unlikely. Say it one more time.
If you can't walk around and do your job on a boat without getting back to the harbor for like months.
Mm-hmm.
That's dead weight.
Exactly.
You can't work. Useless.
Useless.
They also had poor hygiene, like my partner Aaron said. So
Mhm.
when they get a wound, it becomes stale blood wounds, infection, scurvy, Lyme disease, gum disease. Disgusting.
All that.
Ninjas can stay on land. There's no need to go to the water. They are employed by the daimyo, the ruler of the land. Consistent work. No need to steal from other people. Only eliminating enemies.
Taking them out.
Pirates and ninjas are eliminating enemies, so that makes them equal on that front. But consistent pay, insurance from the government, stability,
Job
with
security.
whereas pirates, they're on commission.
Mm-hmm. Independent contractors.
You know, is anyone going to make them employees? I don't know. Do they
Not with
have
that smell.
Do they have an employer match 401k? I don't know.
Go.
What else do we know? Ninjas. We talked about how ninjas wear cool masks. So right now, everybody that wanted to be Kakashi when they were young, me, I get to live that dream. If I walk around with an eye patch, my depth perception's all jacked up and I can walk into traffic.
True.
So now we're all one step closer to being ninjas, and not any of us are stealing. So societal wide, ninjas are taking over. And we're being stealthy and hiding from disease. That's all I got.
Okay. I think this is actually a lot closer and harder than I thought it was gonna be. I like the affirmative stance on pop culture and how they're actually perceived, for the majority, I would agree at least, as good guys. Because I think prior to this, I always connotated pirates with bad guys, just because of Captain Hook and like Peter Pan, but like you said in Pan or in Hook, he's the good guy, and even Pirates of the Caribbean, they're the good guys, although there are some bad pirates. But yeah, I think that was interesting. I like your stance on camaraderie with pirates, the yo ho pirates life for me kind of deal. Yeah. On the negative, it's unfair that Gary and Aaron know me the most to freaking use Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Mortal Kombat to try to get on my good side.
Even
Those who
if
don't know,
we didn't, it's true though.
for those
Mhm.
for those who don't know, those are two of my favorite things ever. This debate, honestly, this is really kind of tough to me in terms of the better part. I didn't think the health stuff mattered as much. I don't think that made it a better or worse kind of deal. That's just me personally though. I'm just going with what I'm leaning towards. I'm actually going to give it to the affirmative. I think
Wow.
only because I feel like for me in my mindset, I was already leaning towards ninjas are cooler, and I think the affirmative convinced me enough to say, "Oh, pirates aren't actually that bad." So I think that's why I give it to them.
Wow.
That was rough. Dude, that's rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Because honestly, I was like, dude, I don't know. As you guys were discussing, I was like, I don't know what pirates really have to say. But I was like, oh, okay. They got me with some points that I liked at least. But as the moderators, we get to decide however we want.
Look at Aaron.
You broke my streak.
Oh, really? Have you won every time?
Yes, sir.
Oh, dang.
Hey, it's
I
okay.
didn't know. I'm
You broke
sorry.
my streak.
Hey, I broke my streak too. Oh yeah, it was finally won. Did everyone win?
It's all good though.
I
It's
was
all
two
love.
and only won one.
Did everyone win a round? At least one.
Yeah, everyone's won.
Nice. Well, there you go. But guys, the real answer between that last one is which one's better? It's samurais, right? No, not yet. Not the end yet.
Nice.
Anyways, yeah. Any final thoughts, guys, on what we just did? How was that?
I think Aaron and I argued way better than you think.
Yeah.
I agree, but I don't know. It's hard for me to explain why I went for them. Anyways, I guess that's it, guys. Yeah,
That's it.
This will probably be a multi-series episodes again, which is good because that means we have content. Keep sending us ideas for things we can do, so we can keep coming back at it with more episodes. Hopefully, there's not a delay or a long period of time like there has been so far. Yeah. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Samurai Nighttime. That's where you can tell us all the things we can talk about. But until then, that's it. Ready, guys? It's been a long time. Oh my gosh, this is gonna feel good. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ding!